Right now, as you listen to these words, something in your life is causing you pain. Maybe it's a broken relationship, a financial struggle, or that crushing weight of feeling like you're not enough. But what if I told you that the very thing tormenting you today holds within it the seed of its own ending? Stay with me, because in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to share an ancient wisdom that has carried millions through their darkest hours. 4 simple words: this too shall pass. You've probably heard them before, maybe dismissed them as just another motivational quote. But these words carry a profound truth that, when truly understood, becomes the most powerful tool for inner peace you'll ever possess. This phrase doesn't just apply to bad times, though that's where we need it most. It applies to everything: your pain, your joy, your fears, your triumphs. The storm you're weathering right now is temporary. The happiness you're chasing is also temporary. And in that truth lies both the challenge and the profound liberation. Look around you. Everything in nature teaches us this lesson. The seasons don't resist their changes. Autumn doesn't cling to its leaves. Winter doesn't fight the coming spring. Yet we, as humans, spend enormous energy trying to freeze moments in time. We grip our joys so tightly, fearing they'll slip away. We push against our pain so hard, believing it will last forever. But pain is not a permanent resident in your life. It's just a temporary visitor. And like all visitors, it came to teach you something before it leaves. The ancient Sufi story tells of a king who asked his wise men to create something that would make him humble in times of triumph and hopeful in times of despair. They brought him a simple ring with 4 words engraved: this too shall pass. But why do we suffer so intensely if everything is temporary? Because we've been taught to believe in permanence. We create stories in our minds. I'll never recover from this. Things will never get better. I'm always unlucky. These stories aren't facts. They're interpretations. And interpretations can be changed. Your current struggle feels permanent because you're standing too close to it. Imagine you're reading a book, holding it 1 inch from your face. All you see are indecipherable black marks. But step back, and suddenly the words become clear. The story makes sense. Your pain right now is that book held too close. This too shall pass isn't about minimizing your experience. It's about giving you the perspective to see the bigger picture. Here's the beautiful paradox. The moment you truly accept that your pain is temporary, it begins to lose its power over you. Not because the pain disappears immediately, but because you stop adding suffering to your pain. Pain is inevitable. A broken heart hurts. Loss aches. Failure stings. But suffering is optional. Suffering is what happens when we resist the temporary nature of our pain, when we fight against the current instead of flowing with it. Think of a time in your past when you were absolutely certain something would destroy you. A heartbreak, a failure, a loss. You survived it. You're here now. That storm passed, didn't it? Just like this one will. The river doesn't fight the rocks in its path. It flows around them, carving new channels, finding new ways forward. You have that same power. So how do we live with this wisdom? How do we remember this too shall pass when we're in the thick of our struggles? First, breathe. Right now, take a deep breath with me. Feel your chest rise and fall. That breath is temporary too. It comes, it serves you. It goes, just like this moment. Second, zoom out. Ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? Often the answer puts things in perspective. Third, find the lesson. Every temporary experience carries a gift. Your pain is developing your compassion. Your struggle is building your strength. Your uncertainty is teaching you faith. And finally, practice presence. Since everything passes, the only moment we truly have is this one. Don't let temporary pain rob you of the permanent gift of now. Whatever you're carrying today, whatever weight is on your shoulders, whatever fear is gripping your heart, it's not your permanent address. You're just passing through. The storm in your life right now isn't here to destroy you. It's here to reveal the unshakable strength that was always within you. And when it passes, and it will pass, you'll look back and realize that you were never as fragile as you thought, never as powerless as you feared. This too shall pass. Let these words be your anchor in rough seas, your North Star in dark nights. Because on the other side of every "this too shall pass" is a stronger, wiser, more compassionate version of yourself. Take a deep breath, release your grip, trust the process. This too shall pass, and you will rise. If these words brought you peace, share them with someone who needs to hear this message today. And remember, you're stronger than you know, more resilient than you believe, and more loved than you realize.